So the WNBA media it's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing.
The Indiana Fever made with Caitlin Clark's presence on the court is undeniable.
So you're basically saying the Fever are going to be in the exact same position as they were last year. The Fever at 5, though. How are the Storm over the Fever?
Just 2 minutes ago, the WNBA sparked controversy once again. Another move that many fans see as a direct shot at Caitlin Clark. And this time, it doesn't even seem subtle. Power rankings that leave people scratching their heads, combined with a media narrative full of contradictions and envy, are raising serious questions. It almost feels like someone wants her voice and her impact toned down. But the real question is why?
Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark have done and said the same things. They're both really good people and they both want to promote the game. But they are promoting Paige Bueckers for saying exactly what Caitlin Clark has said plenty of times.
Why is the most talked about star in women's basketball suddenly being treated like a controversy instead of a game-changing success story? Why is Caitlin Clark, arguably the biggest name in the WNBA right now, being portrayed as a problem rather than a breakthrough for the sport? Today, we're diving deep into the criticism, the questionable narratives, and the uncomfortable reality that many believe the league would rather keep out of the spotlight. Get ready, because the details you're about to hear might seriously leave you frustrated.
Something that I think is absolutely disgusting. And again, this isn't exactly WNBA media. However, it is the side when they're like it's the activist league people that in fact are doing the opposite. All these networks, all these publications, all these things in media. You got to be smart.
The WNBA has just released its official preseason power rankings, and the result has left a lot of fans stunned. Despite all the excitement, the star power, and the clear progress the Indiana Fever have shown, they somehow landed in the number 5 spot. Yes, 5th. Take a moment and really think about that.
Yeah, I thought it was electric. It's what you've seen, whether it's from the outside on television or being here broadcasting, but to actually feel the energy.
Caitlin Clark is currently the biggest star in women's basketball. The rookie drawing record TV ratings, packing arenas, and bringing millions of new viewers to the WNBA. Yet despite all that impact, her team, the Indiana Fever, was still placed behind several teams in the preseason rankings. Even more surprising, they were ranked below the Seattle Storm, a team that lost important players during the offseason and dealt with major injury issues. To many fans, this doesn't look like normal analysis. It feels more like a clear message being sent. And the message some people are hearing is simple. They don't want Caitlin Clark on top.
Honestly, I was really excited to just get out there and play, and especially getting to do it for the first time this season in front of these fans was really cool for myself. And just seeing the amount of people, young girls and young boys that stand there and scream for me to sign their stuff, I don't take that for granted. That's so cool. I would be lying to you if I thought that was just normal and everybody gets to do that. They don't. So I'm glad I can be a role model for them, and they have a great impact on me too.
And it doesn't end with the rankings. The media has joined the pylon as well. The moment Caitlin Clark started appearing near the top of the MVP betting odds in the WNBA, the tone of coverage suddenly shifted. Some reporters even suggested it was disrespectful to place her name alongside longtime league veterans, despite the fact that other young stars are often praised for far less. Take Paige Bueckers, for example. When she speaks about supporting and uplifting women's basketball, she's widely celebrated. But when Clark expresses similar thoughts, the reaction is noticeably different, sometimes silence, sometimes outright criticism. At this point, it feels like more than just questionable rankings. To many observers, it looks like a clear pattern unfolding right in front of everyone.
There's no way the Fever did not get better than one team that were better than last year.
Let's address the misinformation, because that's exactly what many believe is happening. There seems to be a carefully shaped narrative designed to minimize the impact of Caitlin Clark and influence how the public views her. Every time she grabs headlines, whether it's for breaking records or inspiring a new generation of fans, someone in the media or around the WNBA appears ready to frame it in a negative light. Instead of focusing on her accomplishments, the conversation often shifts toward criticism or skepticism. At that point, it stops being about what she has actually achieved and starts becoming about the story certain voices want people to believe.
I think that the Fever have so much going for them that it's going to be hard to say you only improved this much. Not buying it.
Take a look at this. When Caitlin Clark shows support for her teammates, respects her opponents, or simply elevates the level of the game, it often goes unnoticed. But the moment someone dislikes her attitude, or she's photographed with the wrong person, she's instantly cast as a villain. It's as if the media wants to turn her into a manufactured story, rather than seeing the truth. She's a dedicated, record-breaking athlete who has brought more attention and excitement to the WNBA than almost anyone in decades.
I feel like one of the biggest things in that area was just getting to know and getting to play with Caitlin. I think Caitlin plays such a fast-paced game, and for me, I feel like the year before that, it wasn't as fast, and then coming in kind of having that same expectation of the way that we played the year before, and then coming in and Caitlin loves to play really fast, so I think that was definitely the adjustment. But I think knowing that and having that mindset just helped in the offseason because I know exactly where I need to be.
Then there's the glaring media double standard. When Paige Bueckers, another rising star, speaks out on social issues, she's celebrated. Articles are written, clips go viral, and the applause is deafening. But when Caitlin Clark expresses the exact same sentiments, she's often ignored, erased from the narrative, or accused of making it about herself. The hypocrisy isn't just noticeable, it's downright insulting.
Yeah, I thought it was electric. It's what you've seen, whether it's from the outside on television or being here broadcasting, but to actually feel the energy.
Oh, shocked me. I didn't know what the percentage breakdown of Fever gear and Iowa gear would be, but it felt pretty equal. I just didn't know what to expect, so that was fun to see.
And then there's the shocking silence surrounding the Antonio Brown scandal when offensive images of Caitlin Clark were leaked. Where was the outrage from the WNBA? Where were the influential voices who claimed to champion women in sports? Not only did many stay quiet, some even went as far as blocking fans who asked them to speak out. Yet those same voices are lightning fast to criticize Clark over the tiniest connection to someone they disapprove of. This isn't protection, it's selective activism.
Something that I think is absolutely disgusting. And again, this isn't exactly WNBA media. However, it is the side when they're like it's the activist league people that in fact are doing the opposite. All these networks, all these publications, all these things in media, you got to be smart.
They claim she doesn't belong, that she hasn't earned her spotlight yet. But let's be honest, Caitlin Clark is the reason so many people are even paying attention to the WNBA this year. She's not a distraction. She's the main attraction. The fact that some are going out of their way to spread false narratives about her reveals more about their fear than any supposed flaws on her part. What's happening to Caitlin Clark isn't just unfair, it's deliberate. This goes far beyond rankings or media oversights. It's a coordinated pattern of lies, misrepresentation, and double standards designed to distort her image into something she's absolutely not.
We just saw somebody basically say that they were scared to go to Iowa. And are these people not embarrassed saying that? Is Aja Wilson has said it as well about Indiana. Is Aja Wilson not embarrassed? Because the vast majority of fans that go to Caitlin Clark games.
The media machine has zeroed in on its latest target. And once again, it's the young woman who's selling out arenas, shattering TV ratings, and bringing millions of new fans to the WNBA. Instead of celebrating Caitlin Clark, she's being treated like a threat. Every accomplishment is downplayed, every statement is scrutinized, and every success is met with backlash. And here's the alarming part. It's not just online trolls or social media chatter. This is coming from inside the league itself. Influential figures, those who claim to support women's basketball, are either staying silent or twisting the narrative whenever it comes to her.
The main thing is the sport of basketball and growing the sport of basketball. That has to be a prerequisite for future hires, because I'm never going to say someone should be fired. I know other people are going to go out and say that, but I don't feel comfortable going out on the internet saying that. All I'm going to say is there's going to be so many people losing their jobs.
The Indiana Fever ranked 5th. That's a shock to anyone who's seen Caitlin Clark's impact. She's not the problem. She's the reason fans are watching, breaking records, and elevating the WNBA. Yet instead of support, she faces silence, jealousy, and unfair media spin. The message is clear. You don't have to love her, but respect her, because the fans already do.